All right, so today we're gonna put on some LED lights that I bought from Amazon. They're 8 pieces. I'm gonna put them overhead so you can see better at night if you're working on a car, or if you need to take a look at your tools. That I'm gonna put probably one of the lights over by the workbench over there that I'll show you in a second. I have some basic tools here, like some cutters, basic cabling equipment, wrenches. So as is, I'll show you, this is what it looks like with broad daylight. A bit of an overcast shining into the garage. All right, so this is what the garage looks like in the middle of the day, more or less. And just with the light shining in and some of the outdoor sun coming in from the window. Let's go ahead and start unboxing this. Get on my level here. I have my everyday carry knife. Open this up. Let's take a look inside and what we have to work with. First look, we got the basic white cables here. Extension cord, on off switch. There's 1, 2, 4 of those. So there's 4 extension cables that hook up or connect directly to the wall outlets. Next, we have the jumper cables that will connect from one LED to the next. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. So that makes sense. There's 8 total LED lights. The last things on the top of the box are these 2 open bare connection cables, which we'll probably not end up using, but it's if you want to hardwire some of these lights. The kit looks like it comes with a couple of screws and mounts. A lot of the reviews on Amazon say that the kit is overall a little bit flimsy, but I'm going to try to make it secured and well placed for this. The other thing that I will mention is that I bought some screw clips from Amazon. I think for 100 pieces they were no more than $10. I'll give you the exact price in the bottom here. Let's take it all out now. Looks like these are the LEDs themselves, and the rest of the box is empty. So we'll toss that to the side for now. Let's open this thing up, see how they look. They don't look super high tech, but hopefully they illuminate pretty good. LEDs, you know, as most of you probably know, they hit pretty hard. All right, so this is just one of them right here. They do feel really light, and they are kind of flimsy. It looks like it's just aluminum. The ends here, if you could see that right there, you connect each and every individual light or to the outlet once you're done. And it looks like we're losing sun because of overcast now, so let's get working on this pretty quick. For the sake of seeing how bright these are before I throw them all on, you know, there's 8 of them that come in the kit. I don't think I'm gonna need all 8 to illuminate this room here, so there'll probably be some leftovers, but I got an extension cord plugged into the wall. I'm gonna see how bright just one of them is. Plug it in and plug it into the LED. All right, this is one of them. It sounds like there's something just running around in there. Hopefully it's not broken, but we'll see. Plug it in, plug it in, plug it in, and we have light. All right, now we're a little bit tighter on the money maker here, but that's because I'm gonna explain some real serious stuff. Or not. All right, I'm taking the extension cord out just to see how far how much distance I have to plug it in to the wall outlet over there. It's not long at all. I think I'd probably end up using an extension cord just to get this power on and off switch where I want it, which would be closer to the wall over there. Got myself a really big drill. This is a really old drill too, so it's what I have to work with. I know a lot of modern things are, eventually I'll end up getting a new smaller drill to make it easier for installations like this. Maybe this might be a bad angle, but eventually I think they're gonna end up coming either straight down like this or off to the side. Let me reset up the camera and I'll show you what I mean. Oh, hey, hi. Didn't see you there. This is where we're gonna aim to put the first light on one of these boards here. I thought at first about putting it on the face side of the wood, but I think this time I'm gonna end up putting them on the bottom side just to get a little bit more light overall on both ends of the wood. Each LED is probably about 3 feet or so, no more than waist high. So we're gonna put the first mounting screw up, and then we'll go about a foot or so after that for the next one, all right? Here we go. Ouch. As you can see, you know, we're doing it the Homer Simpson way of doing things, not the Ned Flanders, but it would definitely help if you pre-drilled, but I don't listen. All right, that looks pretty good and tight. Good and tight like the Germans. We'll put up the next one. At least you got a good All right, that seems about right. Let's go ahead, grab the first LED. It should be worth noting that it looks like these only go in one way. So the clips, one end is shorter and then this other end is a little bit longer. So you want to put, I think from what I just did, the shorter end first and then slide it in so the longer end kind of breaks way to the light. So that's the first one. Looks good. Can you see me or am I too short? It'd be a good idea to grab the extension cords that they came with. And you know, in this case, they look, if you can see that, probably about the same length as the light. So factor that in as to how far down you can run these lights. I'm gonna go ahead and plug this one in and let's go to the next end, okay? All right, from here we're on at the second set of clips. This just has danger written all over it. All right, second clip is in. Again, it's a good idea to try to get these for match. So this is the longer end, further away from the camera. The shorter end is closer to the camera, so we'll do the same over here. All right, put the light on the same way as the other. Short end first, and then the long end, just snap right in. Try to get it as tight as you can to minimize cable hanging over there. There we go. I would put one of the screw clips that I bought here just to prevent this from coming apart in the future and to maybe just give it a neater appearance overall. So I did that on the other end already because it actually came loose. So that shouldn't be going anywhere at this point. All right, so I have another light. I already have it plugged in. I'm gonna plug it into the other already connected light and see how far distance-wise we have. We'll put the screw clip on now. Maybe start facing it towards where it needs to go. It looks like it's just short of where I need it to be, which is really unfortunate. I was hoping I could get this in one shebang, you know? But all right, let's figure something else out and see what we need to do here. What I decided to do is to cut one of the gap extension cords, the bridging cords that connect one of the lights to the other. Hopefully you can see this pretty well, but we'll go ahead and do that now. Make sure that this isn't connected to any electricity. We haven't connected it yet, so we'll be okay. So that's cut. We'll add a generous amount actually. So this is the cable that I cut. We'll add a good amount just to be safe. Make a good cut. Get a splicing tool or a tool to cut it to the bare wire here. And it looks like it's a little bit tough to get to, so I'm gonna use the original cable that I had and just kinda, these cutters are good, but you gotta find a way to work your way in there, you know? Basically gave it a few good light cuts back and forth, aberrations to start promoting the cut. Now we would just have to expose the copper beneath it and attach it to the other one. Let's go ahead, strip one of the cables. In this case, it looks like it's 16 or so. Grab the joining end. Got some electrical tape to finish it up. If you really wanted to, you could solder these together. For this purpose, I'm not gonna do that. If it's something sensitive electrical-wise, like that there's data being throughput, I would definitely consider soldering these together so they don't separate ever. Grab your electrical tape. It's not gonna look the cleanest, but it'll definitely work. And just protect the first cable that you decided to start working on. A couple of wraps will be okay. We'll do the same with the other end with the two black cables here. Good couple of twists. Grab our electrical tape and we'll go ahead and close it all up. Now at this point, it should be a pretty good tight wrap. Boom, shaka laka laka boom. Now for whatever reason, I'd like to just heat up the electric tape a little bit. I don't know if this is a legitimate thing or just some hearsay that I heard over the years in like auto class or something like that. But it's supposed to like give it a better attachment. Once that's said and done, grab the next light and we'll go ahead and connect it. I'm gonna try to get it about on par with where the other light was at. Right about here looks right, so. All right, we'll put the light on, same end, short end first, then the long end. Well, again, try to add the cable taut. Put another clip on this end. Next up, we're gonna run this cable behind all this stuff to hopefully have it somewhere down here. Put the last screw clip on, it's on secure. We should be good. All right, let's see what it looks like. We used 7 out of the 8 in the kit. There's 2, 4, 6 up on top of us, and then 1 by the workshop that will be good. Anyway, this is the before. All right, so that's it. All 7 lights are on. You can tell it's a lot brighter out now. There's still some sunlight coming in, but you can't really tell because of how bright these lights really are. The overhead garage door light is also on, but there's so much white coming through that you can't really tell. But this is the end result. You can obviously see a whole lot more of the garage and what is going on and what projects you choose to do in your garage, whether it's working on a car, woodworking, or whatever you choose to do. I think this is well worth the money for what I spent on these lights. Not the cleanest setup, but it works, and I like the way it came out. That's it for today. That's the video. This is the beginning of a series of videos I'm gonna do to renovate the garage and to get it up to date with what I would see and the vision that I wanna make out of it. Up next, I'll probably show, coming up next,